So let us begin yoga for everybody. Yes. And we're going to start standing. Feels like that kind of a day. Let's start standing. Let's get ourselves moving. I'm just going to move that slightly because it looks like a little bit over to one side, and I'm just going to that's going to distract me somewhat. Oh. And there we have that there. Okay, so we're going to stand, and we're just going to lift the shoulders up, breathing in through the nostrils, out through the mouth. Yeah, let's just enjoy that release. Let's drop our heavy burden right at the beginning. Inhaling, reaching up, squeezing the shoulders right up by the ears, holding for a second, then out through the mouth. And again, breathing in, squeeze the shoulders up high, out through the mouth. Good. And let's just follow this with moving and breathing a little. So as you inhale, lift the hands up, lift the heels off the ground, bring the hands together. And as you exhale, the arms are coming down and the heels are coming down. So we're just centering a little here. And bringing our focus to our breath, breathing in all the way up. Hands come together, turn the hands, breathing out, heels coming down. Feet are about hips width apart here. So we want to keep the legs, the heels, the ankles, knees and hip joints all kind of in alignment. Breathing out, keeping the breath in and out through the nostrils, getting those fingers just touching at the bottom of this circle. And this in itself, beautiful little practice all on its own. Hands touch at the top, turn the hands come down, heels come down slowly. See if you can control that movement. So keeping your focus, your eyes, keeping the focus of the breath coming in. We're reaching up, we're extending as we come up, and we're also releasing and softening slowly, gradually, as the heels come down, as the hands come down, fingertips touch. Let's do a couple more of these. So try and keep this as smooth and even as you can. Push off those toes, really stretch into the feet, and let the heels come down slowly. So really develops a nice bit of flexibility and strength in the feet, which is obviously very important. Feet get left out, they're just kind of, those things on the end of the legs, but they're our point of contact with the earth a lot of the time. And we soon feel it if there's anything up with our toes or feet. Breathing out, arms coming down, touch the fingers, there we go. And let's just shake everything up a little bit. So feet a bit wider, maybe shoulder width. Let's get the knees going, let's make some sound, let's get the hips going, let's get the shoulders going. This will warm us up. Releasing, shaking off any tensions, shaking off kind of anything we don't need here. Letting out through our voice as well. Good. Little cross crawl. So bringing the left knee up, meeting it with the right hand. And we go the other way as well. Let's make this a little bit more energetic. So make it quite springy. Try and stay on the balls of the feet. So the heels either barely touch the ground or don't touch the ground at all. Get the knees nice and high. Just so we got a little bit of springiness. Springiness to go with this bright wintry day. I don't know if it's autumn or winter. It's thereabouts. And then we're going to extend the leg and meet it with the opposite hand, getting everything a little bit more warm, limbered, woken up, energized. Good. Breathing in and out through the nostrils the whole time, not holding the breath. And let's take the leg out to the side. And the other arm goes over the head. So the opposites again, cross lateral movement based on how we move our body naturally as we walk. As the left leg comes forward and we walk, the right arm goes forward. Cross lateral, helping the energy flow in a more useful, positive direction. Unlocking and unblocking. Let's do this fun one. I haven't done this for a while. So we come onto the ball of the foot, give it a little bit of a spring on the right foot. Take the other foot behind and just touch that. Watch it as you do that, and then change. So let's just get a little bit of bright, sparkly energy in our bodies and in our feeling today. Wake everything up and have a sense of, why not? Have a sense of today's a good day. Today's a good day. Today is a day. And let's just free up the shoulders, roll the shoulders back, bending into the knees. Inhale, exhale. Rolling those shoulders back. Making them really big, those circles, and then going forward with the shoulders. So the arms are just hanging. They're not doing anything, like two sort of spaghetti arms, if you like. Bending the knees. Getting everything a bit more fluid. Good. And then take a feet shoulder width or wider, knees bent, loosening everything up, turning to look right behind you, bending into the knees, letting the arms swing heavily. Again, feel like heavy spaghetti arms. Let the arms swing. So make quite a strong kind of movement, a strong turn in the center of your body. Keeping the body upright, steady, centered. And let the arms slowly come to a stop. Let's take the backs of the hands onto the lower back. Give a good pummeling there. Ah, yeah. Make some sound if you want to. Ah, yeah. Get the knuckles either side of the lower spine. Woo! Let's get the energy flying up to the crown of the head. Get that sparkle flying up. Sparkly energy flying up through the body. Open up here in the front of the hips. And let's take that to the chest. Sparkling energy in the chest, in the heart, opening the heart up. Make some sound. Make some sound. Brightening and shining yourself up. And let's rub the sides of the ribs. You can feel the ribs there. Give them a little rub. Yeah, it's important. Some very important points there. And the body. I might not give ourselves a little shampoo. Oh yeah, definitely in need of this today. So getting those fingers really digging into the skull, into the scalp, really brightening and shining up your head at this point in the day. Great to do. Whew, and that's sweep out. Now we've kind of got everything a bit woken up. Let's sweep out the bits we don't need. So feet hips width apart, breathing in, look up, inhale through the nostrils strongly and out through the mouth. Let the arms swing. And again, breathing in strongly, out through the mouth. Good, let the arms swing. And again, breathing in strongly. Fill the body with energy and then out. Sweeping out the stuff we don't need. One more, let's really sweep out and empty properly. Good. Let the arms swing. Hands in front and behind, just to make that little circle, casting this circle around ourselves. Sparkling energy. Yeah. Good. It's definitely the theme of the day. Just suddenly sprung up. It's a sparkling energy. It's a lovely way of thinking about our experience. So coming to the front of the mat. Feet hips width apart, parallel. Lift the heels, place them down. Lift the toes, place them down. Let's do that again. Lift the heels, getting a bit of energy in the legs. Place them down. Lift the toes, really pulling the toes up off the floor and place them down. I'm going to come into a triangle. Weight on the left foot, step back with the right. Nice landing, even weight between the feet. Hips facing the long edge of the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, the arms come down to shoulder height. Inhale, open the chest, open the heart. Exhale, reaching over to the left and down. So think about, the more we can expand, the more we can receive this sparkling energy. And think about the neck in line with the spine here. Think about freeing up anything that you're kind of locking or just noticing any tension you might be holding in your body. You might be holding it in the toes and the feet. So lift the toes, place them down. And instead expand into these areas. So you might, with the feet, a good way of really feeling connected to the earth, but without gripping, is have a sense of lifting the arches of the feet. And we're not gripping. It's almost like you get this suction of connection to the earth when we lift the arches. Even if there's not much movement, this can feel something going on. Soften the knees, reaching up to the ceiling with the right hand, breathing, shoulders down away from the ears, long neck. Come up on the inhale. Lower the arms on the exhale. Good. Bend into the right knee, bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Weight, send that into the right foot, step back with the left. Land both the feet. Square the hips, make them face the long edge of the mat. Inhale, lift, 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 lift the ribs. Inhaling, lengthen the body. Exhale, bring the arms down. Keep that length in the body. Inhale, open the hands up wide, open the heart. Exhale, reaching over to the right and down. Make contact with that lower leg. Again, just checking where you may be holding, where you may be looking. You might be locking parts of the body up. Instead, open that left shoulder. Drop it back away from the ear. Reach the fingers to the ceiling. Press against the lower leg rather than leaning. Soften the feet, wiggle the toes. Feel that energy. If you're lifting the arches of the feet, feel that you're lifting up. You're connecting and pressing into the earth. You're lifting up the energy from the earth as well. Breathe deeply. Come up on the inhale. Lower the arms on the exhale. Bend into left knee, bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Just feel that shifting energy, sparkling energy. Weight on the left foot. We're going to come into a reverse triangle. So we step back with the right again. Then we're going to point both feet facing forward so they're parallel, the feet. Inhale, lift the arms, not just the arms, don't forget, lift the whole chest, lift the ribs, long in the waist. Keep that length as you bring the arms down on the exhale. Inhale, expand between the fingertips. Exhale, turning towards the right, the outside of the right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand comes down to the outside of the right leg, maybe down to the ankle. Could be higher than that, that's okay. Or even holding a block on the ground. Reaching up with the right hand, looking up at the right hand, or looking directly on the horizontal forwards if you like. Breathe. Good. One more breath in. As you breathe out, bringing the right hand down to the right foot, left hand coming down to the left foot. So we're in a wide leg forward bend. Bring the fingertips to the center. Lift up, look forwards, inhale, exhale, forward bend. See if you can flatten the hands. Good. Come up onto the fingertips again, breathing in. Breathing out, flatten the hands. Come up on the fingertips one more time, look forwards, looking directly forwards, then bring the hands to the waist or hips, lifting the elbows, so body straight here or parallel to the ground. Strengthen the belly, strong in the belly, support the back or hold the back if you want to. And use the next inhale to lift yourself up to standing. And exhale, drop the hands. Inhale, lift the arms up. Sorry about the sound. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, expand the chest. Exhale, turning towards your left leg here, breathing in. As you breathe out, right hand comes down to the outside of the left leg. Holding that outside of the leg or the ankle, reaching up with the left hand. Keep that left shoulder down away from the ears as much as you can. Long neck, extending out from the spine. Looking up at the left fingers. Breathe deeply. In and out through the nostrils. Breathe one more time. On the exhale, bring the left hand down to the left foot, right hand over to the right. Breathing in and breathing out, coming into that forward bend. Now just bend the knees and let the body hang. So your wide leg ragdoll. Bend the knees, let the body hang, let the head hang. Head might even be, coming towards the floor, maybe even touching the floor. The arms hang, let the head hang, let the neck relax. Breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out the mouth. Now feel that you're lifting from the base of the spine. Leave the arms hanging, leave the knees bent, leave the head hanging. Slowly, as you breathe in and out, unfurl, uncurl the body. Slowly to standing. Slowly to standing. Good. As you come up, just roll the shoulders back a few times. Just enjoying the openness and the lightness of the body. So we're going to now step back to the front of the mat. So just turn that left foot to make it easier, and we step forward back to the front of the mat. Good. Let's have a little moment here. I'm going to shake everything up a little bit. So, knees going first of all. Bend the hips, expand the shoulders. Keeping the feet on the floor, we're just going to shake everything up. Okay, let's come into another standing posture. We're going to go for warrior one. So we're stepping backwards into that. Weight on the left foot. Big step back with the right. Big. You might want to shuffle that foot back a little bit. You also might want to widen a little bit. The main thing is that both the hips are facing forwards to the short edge of the mat. Now really seal and push that right heel down. Feel that on the right buttock and almost pressing that right hip and that right thigh forwards. Now inhale, lift the arms up, they're above the head, space between the hands, and the arms are back behind the ears or alongside the ears. As you exhale, you're bending into the left knee, it's hovering above the ankle. As that knee, at the same time, as that knee is going forward, really at the same time, try and press with equal emphasis into the back heel. You have that stability, that dynamic. Look up at the space between the hands, pushing the right hip forward, keep pulling the left hip back. Really keep that in your attention. And also think about pointing the tail down and strong in the belly. Always strong in the belly to support the back. Breathe, lift the chest, lengthen the front of the body. Shoulders down, away from the ears. Extending right into the fingertips. Breathe. Keep sinking down, keep pressing into the back foot. Come up on the inhale, lower the arms on the exhale. Let's come into a forward bend here. Take a breath there. And either take hold of the back or come into an extension. It's so nice when the noise stops, right? Breathing in, and as you breathe out, you're coming over this leg. Have a slight bend in that left knee as you come forwards over that leg and make contact with the ground, whether that's directly or with something you're putting on the ground. Now you're here, we're looking at the toes, and we're really thinking about that big toe pressing into the ground and the left hip reaching up away. These 2 points moving away from each other, lengthening the left leg, and the body is just relaxing down towards that left leg. Give it some time, give it some breath. Find that point of discomfort and just see if you can give it some ease through your out breath. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. Okay. And we're going to ease out of this by bending into the left knee, taking the hands to the knee, walking the hands up the thigh, and then stepping forwards with the right foot. There we go. Let's give the legs a little shake up there. Put the weight on the right foot. And we're going to step back with the left. Big step. Even the feet out, get the position that feels good, however wide both ways, wide widthways or wide lengthways. Get the right hip back and the left hip forwards. Point the tailbone down, strong in the belly. This is really almost lengthening that right thigh. Yeah, imagine that right hip's coming back and this right thigh is getting long. Inhale, lift the arms up, right by the ears or behind the ears. Fingertips going to the ceiling. Breathing out, bending into the right knee. So again, this right thigh is getting long, the knee's going forwards and the hips going back. Try and have that sense. Looking up at the space between the hands, if your neck and sense of balance allows. And breathe, pressing into the back heel, strong left buttock, pressing the left hip forward, bringing the right hip back. Breathe deeply. Strong warriors, grounded, stable, energy. Use the inhale to come up, and the exhale, the arms come down, and they come into the forward bend. So either holding the back or extending. Inhale, exhale, bend that right knee slightly to come down, touch the ground, bend the knee as much as you need to reach the ground, put things on the ground. Now we're lengthening this right leg. So big toe goes into the ground, hip goes away up to the ceiling behind you. Breathe deeply. So to do that, we want to extend the out breath. Extend. Empty, empty, empty. Relax the body down on that out breath. And we're breathing in and out through the nostrils. So we don't need to force or push. We don't need to fight with our resistance. We meet it. We meet it with compassion. We don't back away from that discomfort, that resistance. We just notice it, accept it, and then try to soften that edge a little bit through that out breath mainly, and through some patience. And then we bend that right knee and we walk up the leg. And when we're standing, we step forward with the left foot. And we have another little shake of the legs, shaking the knees, maybe coming into the hips. I can't help it. The whole body's got to go. And then the shoulders. Yeah, it's a good thing to do, you know. Whenever you get the chance, just give everything a little shake up. So now we're nice and open and receptive. Let's see if we can just come into a little bit of moving and breathing again. Fingertips touching the ground, looking down at the fingertips. Then do a little gratitude moment. Inhale, lift the arms up, looking up at the hands as they come together, bringing the hands down through the center. Just have a little moment of poise, pointing the fingers down, looking down, following the fingertips with your eyes. So as they go out to the side, it's almost like you're opening your vision out to the sides. So this opens our peripheral vision. We're really opening to everything, and bring the hands up and we watch the hands as we're coming into ourselves more. So again, this is such a beautiful, simple little practice. But as always, you know, the simplest little things have so many layers and so many subtleties within it. It's beautiful and provides a really good focus practice, moving and breathing, opening the heart. The heart is at the center of this gratitude prayer. And so we bring into our practice the gratitude. The gratitude could also be thought of as sparkling energy. How does the gratitude feel in your body when you feel it? I could definitely describe that feeling as sparkling energy. It's like fireworks sparkle, can be sometimes, when the gratitude is strong. And it's a powerful feeling, experience. So let's just really amp it up, amp up the gratitude, amp up that sparkling energy by bringing to mind anything we feel grateful for in this moment. And bring that into the breath and the movement. One more, breathing in. So draw up, breathe in, feel that energy, gathering it in, bringing our attention, the fullness of our attention to that sparkling energy of gratitude, pressing the palms together firmly, evenly, lifting the heart towards that connection between the two, well, to whatever, the two polarities of everything, and becoming one. Close your eyes, have that sense of oneness. Connection, what we're all looking for. Connection to ourselves, connection to each other, connection to the universe. And just smile to your heart. Breathe into your heart space. One more breath in. And relax and release and open the eyes. So we're going to now come into a little half sun salute. Let's get something moving again. I'll stay in the center here. I'll just go on the side so we can see this. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Palms come together. Breathing out, bend the knees. Fingertips touch the ground. Breathing in, look forwards. So opening the chest, see how that neck comes forwards, and then exhaling, forward bend. Bend the knees, press up through the feet, lift up through the hands, look up, inhaling, exhaling, the arms come down. Very simple. Keep your mind really focused on keeping the breath and movement coordinated. Fingertips touch the ground. Breathing in, look forwards, open that chest. Exhale, forward bend. Bend the knees. Breathing in, press up. Strong inhale, exhale. So again, this is really following the breath, following that sparkling energy that is always within or alongside the breath. Breathing in and breathing out, forward bend, bend the knees, eyes going up, hands going up, breath going up, hands coming down, landing again in the feet. So I'm noticing and following where's my attention going? My attention's going up to the hands, my attention's coming down to the earth, breathing out, fingertips, bent knees, don't forget. And it's going forwards and upwards, it wants to fly, then it wants to come down to the ground, then it wants to bend the knees and inhale, fly up fully. Exhale, just enjoying this progression. Inhale, flying up in order to fly down, to come down to the earth, bend the knees, touch the earth. Inhale, heart is lifting. Exhale, come down firmly to the earth with a straight legs, forward bend. Bend the knees, so press up through the ground, using that earth energy to reach up to the skies. Exhale, arms coming down. Let's do one more of these. Inhale strongly, exhale, bend the knees, fingertips touch the ground. Inhale, look forward, strong belly, strong back. Exhale, forward bend. Bend the knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms come down. And the hands together again, pressing the hands together evenly, shoulders dropping down and lifting the chest. Get that movement. The more we can do this, more flexibility we get in this chest. So it's really lifting the chest. See that movement, dropping the shoulders down. So you get a nice long neck. This encourages the back of the neck to be long. It also encourages when the chest lifts, front of the body here getting long, upright. Really alive and receptive to that sparkling energy. Soft knees, feet on the ground, if the toes, place them down. Close the eyes for a second, just feeling this Anjali Tadasana. Anjali with the hands together. The mudra is this, and the mountain standing. And feeling that connection to the earth, feeling that connection to the universe from the crown, feeling that centered feeling. Good. Breathing in and out through the nostrils, and then relaxing again. Balance. Let's come into a balance now. We'll do a couple of balances. I think we're going to do that. So we're going to come into dancer. So we bring the weight onto the left foot. Get that really landed there. Standing up tall, but keep that slight bend in that left knee. Then take the right foot in the right hand, either outside grip or the inside grip. If it's inside, the thumb's going back. Outside, thumb going forward. You can see that. I'm going inside. So then making sure you're not gripping with the toes. Connect the thumb and the first finger. Reaching up on the inhale. And as you exhale, you're taking the body forward. So it's almost like you're leading with the chest there. You can see that? Leading with the chest, but also that left hand. So it's almost like the chest is following this left fingers here. That's the sense. Everything is extending and the right toe is going away from that. So we've got these left fingers and the chest is coming forwards and upwards, and the right toes are going upwards and away from the heart. So we've got this expansion of the chest. Breathe, straightening up the standing leg without locking. Try not to grip with the toes. Breathe. As you come out, inhaling, lifting the arm up, but keeping hold of the foot. Exhaling, lower the arm down, and then slowly lower that right leg down. So it's not dropping. It's keeping that poise and balance. Give everything a little shake. Legs, arms, reset. Weight on the right foot. So let that land, really send the weight into that foot. So, you know, the toes are still on the ground with the left foot, but really you're standing on one leg already. But you just have that little safety. Then lift that left leg off the ground, holding the inside or outside the foot in the hand. And then start to lift the chest, start to lengthen up as you lift the hand, connecting the thumb and the first finger. That's on the inhale, that's a lengthening. And as you exhale, the fingers are coming forwards, the heart is following those fingers to somewhere. And the foot is holding us in place, so it's going backwards and upwards. Opening the chest, heart's flying upwards, looking, keeping a steady gaze, keeping the breath steady. Hold on to something if you need to, or place the hand on the wall. That's absolutely fine. It's a strong balance. See if we can stay for another breath here. Use the next inhale to come up, lifting the hand up. Exhale, The arm is coming down. And then lower the left foot down. And we'll give the limbs a little shake up. Okay, I think it's time for a little repose. So we're going to come into Ragdoll. So feet hips width apart, parallel. Just get that feet steady, knees bent, and let the body start to sink. So the weight of the head. See if you can feel the weight of the head. And use the weight of the head. Let the arms just hang. And let the weight of the head hang. If you're finding it's too much weight, you can always rest the elbows on your knees, but still let the head go. Otherwise, let the whole body, the whole upper body hang. The strong legs form the base, so that everything else from the hips to the top of the head, to the fingertips even, is just hanging. Inhale through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. Inhale through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. Now slowly lift from the base of the spine, breathing in and out, hanging, leaving the arms hanging, leaving the head hanging. Try and keep the knees bent. And what you'll notice as you're breathing in and out and slowly unfurling, let the knees come forward, let the thighs slowly roll forward, let the hips roll forwards, and let that roll come up through the belly and chest rolls up, and finally your head lifts up and the shoulders sit back. Let me roll the shoulders back a few times. And breathe, just enjoying this body, this energy, changing energy as we practice our yoga. So another balance. I said we were going to do 2 balances. We're going to do the heron because it's nice, as in comparison, a more gentle, but definitely as much focus, if not more. Weight on the left foot. As you inhale, lift the right knee, lift the arms up, lift the knee high, bring the hands together, hands coming down. Slowly and smoothly, the leg comes down and the arms come down at the same time, maybe touching the fingers, shifting the weight. Inhaling. Lift the knee high, lift the hands high, get that dynamic. As that knee's coming up, pressing into the opposite foot, and then exhaling, coming down. See if you can get that dynamic between the foot on the ground and the knee that's going up. So we're pressing, and it helps the balance, and exhaling, coming down. Keeping the breath in and out through the nostrils, of course, shifting the weight, enjoying that shift, shifting the weight. It's a lovely moment. So don't hurry it, you know. If we kind of just plop the foot down, you know, kind of like it's not very interesting. When we let that shift, and it's kind of like, whoa, yeah, it's got a lovely spacious feeling. And it really connects us. We can feel our experience, we can feel our body, and become much more intimately involved with our physical being, which we are with all the time. And we're able to pay much better attention to our well-being. And we can hear and feel what the body is trying to communicate to us. It usually starts with a little whisper, and then we usually ignore that. But instead we can respond to the whisper. What does the body want? Good. Let's just do a few more of these. So really bringing our focus of attention. Maybe this is getting easier as you practice, or maybe it's not. Maybe you're starting to notice. So shifting the attention from judgment, which is, oh, I can't do this, my balance is rubbish, to, oh, isn't that interesting? This side is easier than the other. Or, oh, today this is quite difficult for me. Or whatever it might be. But try and notice when there's a judgment and instead shift. We'll do one more each side. So give you a bit more time to actually shift that judgment, which is the usual default, to curiosity and interest in our experience. Good. Inhaling, and for the final time, that leg's coming down, the hands are coming down, touching there. Okay, let's have a little moment here. We're just going to take the feet just to loosen everything up, because that's quite a lot of work for the hips there. So we're going to have the feet wide again. We're going to do a little Tai Chi twist again. So knees bend, and let's loosen. And let's just feel the freedom and the space around us. And often just freeing up the tension, feeling the air with the arms, these lovely heavy spaghetti arms. Bending deeply into the knees, looking right behind you, letting the arms really get spacious, feeling the space, and slowly come to stop. Good. So we're going to come, first of all, we're going to come into a chair. Let's do this chair with the legs. So feet apart, parallel with the feet. Inhaling, lifting up strongly. So we're in a straight line, you can see, really lifting up and pressing the feet into the ground. And as you exhale, the bottom is going backwards. It's almost like you're trying to make the bottom go back towards the wall. You're keeping this lovely long line, fingertip to the base of the spine. So this is 2 points moving away from each other in space. And also the neck is in line with the arms, so you're looking down at the ground. Knees going forward, bottom is going back. Strong. Strong in the belly here to support the back. Breathe. Feel that sparkling energy. Inhale, exhale. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Good. So we're going to come down to the ground now. In a slow squat. So you want to come to the front of the mat. Inhale, take the arms forward, take the shoulders back. So nice and lifted in this chest here, strong in the belly already. Exhaling slowly. Inhaling and exhaling. So you can really take your time or not, it's up to you how slowly you want to do this, but keep breathing in and out. Bottom is going back, knees are going forward. Try and keep the space even between the knees. Just giving yourself lots of things to think about so you're not just thinking about, oh, this is hard. And just having the knees bounce up and down in front of you. Just enjoying the feeling of the ground beneath you. Yeah, feeling the support of the ground. Forward bend. So, legs out in front, legs together, toes towards the ceiling. Let's give ourselves with a hand, literally, taking the fleshy part back. You'll feel that little bit of extra help that gives you. Seated forward bend. Inhale, reach up the arms, look up. Exhale, take the chest forwards, take the arms forwards. Really feel that lengthening sense in the body, leading with the chest. Chest is wanting to come towards the feet. Come towards those big toes. Keep the shoulders back. See how that neck is wanting to come out. If you're finding yourself, hunched over, looking at the knees, come back. Just, give up that one. Instead, lengthen the spine. Inhale, drop the shoulders down, open the chest. It's almost like we want to expand that chest. Take the shoulders back and down, rather than having them hunched forwards. Really see if you can commit to that. It's not easy because we want to get down to our legs because that's the posture. That's the goal. But the goal is not the goal in this case. It's just where we are headed to, and it might change. Breathing in and breathing out, taking it slowly, meeting our resistance. And rather than thinking of that resistance as something that's in the way, it's something that's helping us. It's protecting us. That doesn't mean to say we keep away from it. It means as we meet it. We meet it with friendliness. Thank you. Thank you, resistance, for keeping me, within my limits for now. I'm going to go a little bit further. Okay. Inhaling, reach the arms up. Yes. And exhaling, lower the arms down. So we're getting a nice bit of energy going in there. And the legs, let's just bring the knees up and hug the knees. And just release a little bit, let the face fall to the knees. Breathing in, sighing out through the mouth. Let it go. Relax the back of the neck a little bit. Hugging yourself, feeling yourself like a little seed. Good. And that's, while we're in this position, it's so nice to do a little cosmic egg. And it's also nice just to circle the knees with the hands, give ourselves a bit of love. Yeah. Self-care. That's it. Paying attention to ourselves. Hands around the front of the knees. Lift the chest. So again, we've got this lovely position of lifting the chest, lengthening the front of the body, dropping the shoulders back and down. I'm coming onto the toes, tips of the toes, and then taking the toes off the ground. So our legs are quite close to the body, or the body's wanting to move towards the legs. They might even be slightly touching. Back of the neck is in line with the spine. So you can see I'm not looking up, I'm not looking down at my legs, I'm just looking forwards. Breathe. Breathing deeply in and out through the nostrils. Cosmic egg floating in space. And then bring the feet down. And just hug the knees again, let the head drop. Some sighs here. Good. So we're going to come into a head to knee position, a version of the forward bend. So extend that left leg out from here and just pull that right knee in. So we're getting that right foot as close to the body as we can. Then let the right knee fall out to the side. You might want to put a cushion underneath there if it's quite high, just to support it. Otherwise your hip's going to be not very happy. So got the foot on the inside of that left thigh. Now we're going to take the right hand on the outside of the left knee, left hand behind us. Make sure that forearm, the inside of that arm, is in connection with your back if you can, or some part of your body. Inhale, lengthen up. So what's happening when I'm lengthening up? I'm feeling the lift coming from the center of the chest, but I'm also feeling again the crown lifting and the shoulders dropping down. As you exhale, the belly's coming around to the left, the ribs, the chest, the left shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out. Holding yourself steady, but also lengthening, inhaling, exhaling. Say one more breath in and breathe out, twisting a little deeper. And then inhaling, and as you exhale, coming back to the original position. Well, that's probably not the original, but I was here originally, now I'm here. So it's lovely to feel that shift. Toes going towards the ceiling. Let's just walk the hands down. We're going to do it slowly. Chest is wanting to look at the toes. Think about that connection, these two things. Doesn't want to come down to here. Otherwise, the belly's collapsed, it's not doing anything. Instead, we want to keep this sense of support, the belly and the lower back all the time, strong belly. Walking the hands and just finding that edge. Where is the body resisting? Respect that resistance. It's like you've gone to the edge. You've gone to the edge of town. You've gone to where you normally get to. I'm not going further. So the body's not used to it. It's like, oh, I've never been here before, or haven't been here for a long time. So it's just saying, let's just wait here for a bit and get more comfortable before we go onwards, before we get past that point. So get comfortable with that point. Breathe, even close the eyes, just soften into it more naturally rather than in a goal-driven way. Okay, now we're going to walk the hands back up the leg. Lift the right knee, just lift it with the hands there. Make it nice and easy for yourself. Lift the left knee with the hand and hug the knees once more. Let the face fall to your knees. Breathe in. Let the back of the neck be exposed and released. Breathe in through the nostrils, out through the mouth. Breathing into the chest, expanding the chest as you inhale, sighing out as you exhale. Lifting the head up, extend the right leg out, toes pointing towards the ceiling, and again, really drawing that left leg in, letting the knee fall out to the sides, the sole of the foot on the inside of the thigh, sitting up nice and tall, right hand behind, that close to the back, left hand on the outside of the right knee. Breathing in, lift here, the chest, drop the shoulders down, exhaling, turning the belly, the ribs, the chest, the eyes, the shoulder, everything is turning and holding onto that outside of the knee nice and firmly. Keep dropping the shoulders down, keep feeling that sense of centrally lifting rather than leaning forwards. This is what often happens. We're so keen to get somewhere, we're kind of leading with the head. The head stays on top of the body. Breathe. Take some time here. Twisting, so good for the spine, but we really want to make sure it's lengthened first. So inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, twisting. One more breath in. And release. Yes, now we are facing this right leg, toes towards the ceiling. And we walk down the leg, leading with the chest. Chest is wanting to look at the toes. So don't kind of block its vision. Don't block this heart. Imagine that eye. Imagine the big giant eye that wants to see those toes. But keep taking it towards the toes. It wants to get closer and closer. Good. Breathing. Even closing the eyes if it helps to have a more inward experience. Breathing in. Yeah, so switching the attention from the goal, the achievement, to what am I experiencing here? How does my resistance feel? Am I softening that edge? Much more interesting, much more diverse, multidimensional, subtle, interesting, layered than I'm going to get to this point. That's very kind of not very interesting at all. You know, it's not going to keep, well, I don't think it's going to keep many people's interest. And it's just going to cause like a lot more kind of pressure on oneself. We don't need that. We definitely don't need that. So we walk the hands up the leg. Good. Lift the left knee, lift the right knee, hug the knees, just drop, just collapse onto your legs, relax the upper back, relax the shoulders forwards, hold yourself. Let the head drop, face fall onto the knees, breathing into the nostrils. Good. And then we just come into another little egg, but this time we're going to take the hands behind the knees. So a slightly different little egg. It's more of an abdominal leg. It's more of a kind of boat egg, actually, really. So we're just kind of easing into this one. So come onto the toes first of all. So opening the chest, dropping the shoulders back and down. Yeah, that's the difference between this and this. And now we're going to just take the feet a little higher. So we're in a boat position. So keeping the back straight, try to make sure the back isn't kind of gone into a curve. And you'll feel this in your abdominals, but the abdominals and the lower back are working together. You can have the legs together, that's fine. And it gives you a bit more feeling support. And then just lower down. Good. Have a little rest, hugging the knees. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's try that again. We'll do one more. Now you can hold on to the backs of the legs there behind the knees, coming into this position, straight back. Or if you want to, you can go without the hands. We'll just come to this position today. So this is quite strong, but you can hold if you want to. It's up to you. But really think about keeping that belly strong, opening the chest. And then release. And we're going to have another double release. So hugging the knees. Breathing in. Come out through the mouth. Extend the legs away. Let's take the hands behind us. And we're just going to open up the front of the body a little bit. So opening the chest, looking up. Really opening and lifting. So we're getting length in that belly that's just been working so hard. And then release. And we'll do another one. Bringing the feet on the ground. We'll come up into a tabletop. Lifting the bottom off the ground. Breathing a couple of times. And lowering down on the out breath. Stretch the legs out in front. Let's come into lying down. The last little part. I'm going to slow everything down slowly. The last little bit of effort for the abdominals. Abdominals need work every day, really, you know. So it's good to just paying attention to them, you know, in harmony with the back is working them. Extend the fingers towards the toes. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils and lower the body down. Let go of everything. Let the arms flop out to the sides. Breathe in through the nostrils. And out through the mouth. Let it go. Just feel. See if you can feel everything just releasing. Give it a second. Give it a few breaths here. Just feeling your body on the ground. Can you feel the weight of your body? Can you experience that? How does that feel? The weight of the legs. Are you aware of the weight of the legs on the ground? The weight of the arms on the ground? The weight of the torso? the head, very heavy head. And also feeling where the body isn't in contact with the ground, what parts are more in contact with the ground than others. There's meeting points between the body and the ground. And close your eyes for a second. Good. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, press the back into the ground, draw the knees up. Let's just hug the knees a little bit. Have a little rock and roll side to side, rolling around here. Yeah, easing. Everything now is just going to be easy. So let's have a little circle with the knees. Inhaling as the knees go away, exhaling as you draw the knees in. Easy, easy does it. The head stays on the ground. And then we go the other way with the knees, keeping the knees together. If you want to, you can let go of the knees. If you want to do a bigger circle, keeping the knees together still, but drawing a bigger circle, you can feel that more in your abdominals if you want that, but you can stay small, equally good. Whatever feels good to you. Hug the knees. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep the knees up on the chest, take the arms out to the sides, palms flat down, breathing in. As you breathe out, the knees just shuffle over here a little bit. As you breathe out, the knees fall to the left and the head goes over to the right. Just let yourself rest in this position. Try to make sure the knees aren't like off the ground and the feet aren't off the ground. Let it just relax. Doesn't matter if your legs start straightening out. And looking down the right arm, we're going to just hold this or relax into this position for a few breaths, breathing in through the nostrils and breathing out through the nostrils slowly. Feel the body is releasing. Beautiful, easy lying twist here. Close your eyes if you want to. You can even feel this, have a sense of breathing into this twisted spine. So imagine you're breathing into the base of the spine, it's traveling up through the whole spine, right to the top of the head. And as you exhale, it's going back down the way it came and out through the base of the spine as you exhale. Use the inhale to lift your knees to center, lift your head to center. As you exhale, lower the knees to the right, head goes over to the left. So let the legs go, don't have them floating in space. Looking over or down the left arm, let the knees relax to the right. If you want, you can place your hand on the outside of that thigh if it helps, but not pushing down. If it kind of feels more secure or more, helps the body. It's not necessary. Once you're there, close your eyes and just breathe. So this is where you want to really deepen your breath, breathing in, expanding, breathing out fully. Keeping that breath, maybe aligning it with that spine, beautiful twisted spine from the base, right to the top of the head, right to the crown, middle of the crown. A beautiful lying twist, spinal breath. Releasing. Use the inhale to lift your knees and head to center. Hug the knees again. Extend the heels to the ceiling, extend the fingers. Let's just rotate the wrists and ankles any which way, both ways. Just feeling the sense of your back in contact with the ground. And the legs just elevated and the arms just elevated. Feeling that freedom before hugging the knees again. Place the soles of the feet on the ground. And slide the legs slowly away. Let's just give ourselves a full extension. Abdominals did quite a lot of work today, so really feel giving them lots of spaciousness, pointing the toes, expanding, extending. Breathing in, and then just let it go. Let the arms rest on the ground. Relax the legs by just rocking them back and forth, side to side a little bit. And just let the legs fall out to the side. Arms are on the ground here, but in a relaxed position, breathing in through the nostrils. Also breathing out through the nostrils as the arms move through space, slowly moving through space. Slowly as you can, letting them land either side of the body and then letting the arms roll out to the side. We're in Shavasana. Back of the neck is long, don't forget. Some of you may need a small pillow or rolled up blanket. Close your eyes. feel free to put any extra layers on if you need any extra layers. And we're going to come into our relaxation part. We're relaxing now. So sometimes when we lay down to relax, it's the moment when we go, okay, now I'm going to do my planning, thinking, and worrying and all that stuff. Notice the habits of the mind. Notice that. Make an active choice. Say, actually, today I'm going to commit to the relaxation for these few minutes. I'm going to commit. And see what happens. Say, all of those thoughts, they're going to come and they're going to go. But I will not let myself be carried away by any of those tempting little morsels, captured by them. Instead, I'm going to just let them come, let them go, and keep my sense of attention on my body and my breath and on my relaxation, imagining that I can get to imagine we've been lying here for half an hour relaxing and just see what happens, that moment where the body drops. Let the body drop, let it go. Let the breath be soft and easy, coming in and out through the nostrils. Breath coming in, breath going out, easy. Eyes are closed, focus is inwards. Give this to yourself. Breath coming in, breath going out, like the waves of the ocean, like the movement of the leaves and the trees in response to the breeze. Breath coming in, breath going out. Let it all go. Feel the body sinking down into the earth. Feel your body rising and falling, the belly's rising and falling as you breathe in and out. Feel the chest rising and falling as you breathe in and out. Feel yourself held by this earth. And in this moment of relaxation, feel yourself in harmony with it all, even if it's only a glimpse of that. A glimpse, a moment of connection with it all. As wave is driven by wave, and each pursued the wave ahead, so time flies on and follows, flies and follows, always, forever and new. What was before is left behind. What never was is now, and every passing moment is renewed. So we come to the end of our relaxation. How nice to relax at the end of our efforts, noticing the impact of our efforts. And slowly coming up to seated, opening the eyes, looking around, moving, breathing, stretching. Yeah, enjoying this sparkling energy that we found hopefully in ourselves. Yeah, feel the body, the sparkling vessel of energy. And then we rub the palms together vigorously, create some heat and energy between the palms, doing extra today for the coldness. And we bring that heat and energy to the heart center, close the eyes, and bring to mind your sankalpa. So in this open heart, this receptive space, we've encouraged this receptivity and brought some sparkling energy to it. We surround this sankalpa, this intention, this affirmation for ourselves with this energy, and feed it with that energy and say it to ourselves a few times. Positively framed sentence, something we want to encourage and manifest in ourselves. Good. Namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much for your practice today.